Offensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Fielded at the 7. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, it's Murray. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Look at Xavier Woods in there to pick it off. And the Titans are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Oh, boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Titans will have a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10, it's Pollard. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Come on. Hey! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be third down.
Okay, break.
Running back sent in motion. It's going to throw here on third. He's able to hit Ridley, complete. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans buff the lead up to 13 points. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First and 10, Murray. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
Brings up third down.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, third and long. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Go right side, and McBride has it. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So on fourth down now, Blake Gillikin gets the call to punt it away for the Cardinals. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They motion the tight end over. Throwing now on first down. Ward. Completed over the middle. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Movement.
Slot man in motion right. First and 10 here. Ward. He dumps it underneath. Pollard. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
60 boxes,
from the 42. Caught by his back here. It's Pollard. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Working quickly here. Third down, Pollard. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Fourth down, here's Ward. He's got to his running back. And he'll get them enough for a first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
And the Titans first down.
First down throw here for Ward. Hits his running back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Come on.
Man in motion here. Shotgun snap down to Ward. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Again, Ward going to the air. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Tucker's kick is up and good. And that'll give him a 16-point advantage.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, put points on the board, and maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. One last play before the break. Looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here. Brought in inside the 20. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
So not just settling for one here. They're going to try to chip a couple points off that halftime deficit.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Murray's going to throw for it. And they can't connect, so nearly 8 points to end the first half. But they'll only take an extra 6 into that locker room.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. That's exactly what they did.
Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd down at the 43-yard line.
Play action now. Murray bails out of the pocket quick. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Amani Hooker has it. And the Titans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
That's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Third quarter starts with a run by Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Let's go now. 70, get the wolf.
Here's 2nd and 11. Out left, and Lockett makes the grab. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans push their lead further to start the half. Tyler Lockett, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Titans take a 3-possession lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Don't get this one to Watkins. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41. Into the hands of Harrison. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
That's good for the Cardinals. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
From the gun, it's Murray. On the move, headed right. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Connor on the inside give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Brought in right side. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now. As they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run it with Connor. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
4th down. Here's Murray. Buys time, rolling right. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way. We need to see a quarterback that fade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Trying to run it in, Connor. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Cardinals shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a James Conner touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
He's throwing for it! Oh, no, they get it yet again! The rookie out of UCLA has it! And the Cardinals are going to have it! And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41.
Jeanette! Crack all 80!
Motion man left is Lockett.
Go!
Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. He finds a man, that's caught. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Tiger, 19, 65 catch, 65
Man in motion, headed right. Throwing now on first down. Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
2nd and 10 now. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. And this one does not go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And the Cardinals getting 2 extra defensive backs out there. 3rd down coming. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Tried getting it to Calvin Ridley. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
For the field goal, a 59-yard attempt.
It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And the game stays at 11.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
I need to start this drive with Connor. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he's out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, you're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Working quickly here.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Murray on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Big Ace open, Big Ace open. Move. Butch. Larry!
Desperation time here. On the move, headed right. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
19 tight.
Defense showing blitz here. Ward. Completed over the middle. Ooh, he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
Buffalo 18. Here we go. Track him 60. Go.
Ward off the play fake. Conway is back here. It's Pollard. And he's brought down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Panther 11, Panther 11, Viking 18.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Cut by Lockett. But he bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
19, Tiger, 19.
Notion man left is Lockett. First down throw here for Ward. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Ready? Ready?
They get to Pollard from the gun. This is very close, but it looks like he's going to be marked. Yep, marked shy that first down at the 30.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. That's a short gain of 1. And the Titans will have a first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, it's Ward. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted. Again, that is usually one you do.
Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Oh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick 6, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another 2 added on.
Yeah, kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not a lot of time to get prepped on that sideline to get out there to defend the 2-point play, but they did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
Showing a little burst so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Ward shaking off the pick here. They did it! He made the interception! And the Cardinals have some new life in the 4th!
Not just a bad decision, frankly. It really is a quarterback in this moment of the game. You got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
And they make the stop, I'm going to say, about the 37-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
They give on 2nd to Benson. Stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Cardinals first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So second down coming up. Back to throw. Gives a screen to Benson. And he'll go down here at the 16.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, kid, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Turning to Benson on third. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Titans make the play that should win them this game. Well, they had one last gasp to try to make something happen here in the red zone, Brock. Just wasn't there. This defense too locked in, coming up with the interception.
Yeah, and so work they do on those first 3 downs to get to this fourth down, like a pitcher does, to get to an 0-2 count. They know it's their advantage. And once that offense decides to go for it on fourth down, good chance they're going to get that stop. And oh, by the way, a few style points added to the stat sheet with the INT.
The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hurt.
They're going to pass it here. Finds him over the middle. Escapes a defender. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Notion man left is Lockett. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Connecting on the slant. He's got it in the red zone. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Titans push the lead up to 12.
37. Cardinals, 25. Justin Tucker.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Wilson with the return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down, ball at the 36. From the gun, it's Murray. Chased out to his right. Trying to push it deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
Cardinals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. He is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely
quarterback, receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
He is to throw. Buying some time right. Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Ooh, just look away, Brock. Just shield your eyes. The struggles piling up for them. That's their fourth go at converting for two. They've yet to succeed on one of them.
Kate?
Yes.
Kate, I'm telling you right now, unless this game's on the line, under no circumstances should they ever go for two again. Burn this section of the playbook and start over.
No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And this was the type of response you always